Hey guys, it's Comic Chris here. Welcome to my review of The Flash Season 2, Episode 18. We are back from the 3-week break, and I am back in my normal background, my normal place, because I'm now back at university. So, careful for spoilers if you haven't watched the episode yet. This episode was pretty good. I'm gonna say it now. This is in my top 3 favorite episodes of the season. Maybe even my first. Maybe even my first. I'll have to see. Just it was so many OMG moments, especially towards the end. I'm like, no way. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. Like my jaw would literally open throughout the last 10 minutes. My jaw was literally open like. Nah, I was like holding my breath. The stakes were really high in this episode. Okay, I'm just gonna state the main things that happen. Zoom, and Barry manages to find another way to get to reopen the breaches through Cisco. Cisco has the power to vibrate through dimensions, so he uses Cisco's powers to do that, and that's how Zoom re-enters Earth 1. But Cisco reluctantly does it at first because he fears that if he uses his power once, he fears he's going to become like Reverb, his Earth 2 doppelganger. Because once Reverb discovered how powerful he was, he turned to the dark side. Oh yeah, he used a Star Wars reference to explain how he felt. He felt that he was Skywalker, but then he doesn't want to become like Vader, who goes to the dark side. So I thought that was pretty funny. So yeah, that's one of the main things that happen. Another main thing that happened is we learn Zoom's origin, we learn his backstory, and we learn what's been going on with Zoom and Jay Garrick. Jay Garrick is, to be honest, yeah, there's a clue that Zoom leaves towards the end of the episode that makes us to believe that Jay Garrick actually exists, but with the way that he explains it to Team Flash thinks that there's no Jay Garrick. Jay Garrick is just a made up name that Zoom created himself. But I think there is a Jay Garrick. The man in the iron mask is Jay Garrick because he told Team Flash, because Barry asked him who's the man in the metal mask. Zoom replied, "You wouldn't believe me if I told you." I think that's hinting towards them, and that the man in the metal mask is Jay Garrick, and it makes sense because they wouldn't believe him if they told him that, because they don't know any other person named Jay Garrick, or they haven't seen any other person named Jay Garrick. So you get the idea. So that's who I think the man in the iron mask is, Jay Garrick. And apparently we're not gonna find out who it is until the finale. That's what I've heard anyway. So we still got some ways off to figure out who's gonna be in that mask. Yeah. So we figure out his backstory. His backstory is that when he was a child, his mother got shot by his father intentionally. His father was a psychopath. He got mad at his mother because she didn't have a proper welcome home greeting to him, because he was in the army. He came back, so he got mad at her for not greeting him properly. So he shot her in the head. And in front of Hunter Zolomon as well. So this led to his father being put in prison, and Hunter Zolomon got taken somewhere. I can't remember where. I think it was boarding school. So yeah, and then he becomes a serial killer. We found out that he's killed 23 or 25 people throughout his lifetime. So yeah, so they arrest him, they take him, and then in the night of the particle accelerator hits him. He becomes faster. So that's how he gets his speed. That's his backstory. And I thought that how Team Flash captured Zoom in the first place, I thought that was pretty smart. They lured him in, and then they used some kind of device to like slow him down, and that allowed Barry to communicate with Hunter Zolomon for a while, until Hunter Zolomon returned to the dark side. Like we saw in the trailer for this episode, and I quote, you can't look up the darkness. So he said that in his Zoom voice. I don't know. I don't know if Zoom is a because when we were seeing Hunter Zolomon explaining himself, he was normal. He didn't seem like he didn't seem how Zoom really talks. You know what I mean? But when he says that line, you can't look at the darkness, his eyes suddenly turn black. So I wonder if the Speed Force is some kind of, I don't know, it possesses the actual man. I don't know. We have to just wait and see how that turns out. Anyway, another main thing that happens is that he kidnaps Wally West, and he kidnapped Wally West in exchange, and he offers what to give back Wally West to Team Flash in exchange for Barry's speed. And the thing that actually surprised me is that Zoom actually got Barry's speed. Barry is no longer a speedster. He's just a normal human being right now. So I thought that was very shocking for me. That was very shocking. I didn't think that he would actually do it. So I don't know how Barry is gonna get his speed back. I really do not know it at this point. It's virtually impossible, because if he tries, Zoom is literally just gonna kill him, and he was actually gonna kill him at the end of this episode. But if it wasn't for Caitlin intervened in the last minute. He talked Zoom out of killing Barry, and Zoom kidnapped Caitlin, and then episode finished. So that was the other major thing that happened in this episode, that Zoom kidnapped Caitlin. So I'm just really pumped for the next episode. I really can't wait. I'm giving this episode maybe a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed this episode. 9 out of 10 for me. What do you guys think of this episode? Share your thoughts down below in the comments. How do you think Barry will regain his speed? I would love to hear your comments. I would love to hear your thoughts. So yeah, anyway, that's my review of the Flash Season 2 episode 18. What do you guys think? Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys later for more videos.